Good day, everybody. John Thompson. I am basically doing part two of a video series on building the USS New York. This is a model that I've been working on. It's a sister ship to the USS Texas. It's a trumpeter model. And I'm going to show you the progress I've made so far. 24 hours ago, this was just parts in a box. Here I have the USS New York. I have the hull. As you can see, it's painted in a dazzle camouflage. I decided to go with the US Navy Measure 31A. I'll show you the starboard side here, and you can see that, get a good view of that. This was all hand painted, this camouflage. And this took basically, like I said, a good part of yesterday to do. I wanted to build the hull first and put it on the display stand. One of the things I did try in this build, which I didn't when I built the Texas, I was usually cautious about attaching the propellers on the ship. I would always do that last, but now that I've mounted the hull on a display stand, the hull's not going to get banged around as much, and that stand will offer some degree of protection to the propellers, so that's kind of a good thing there. I have been in the process of doing all the individual painting in the scheme now. The scheme that they give you in the trumpeter kit is actually not accurate. I found some US Navy drawings for a Measure 31A, which is what I'm painting the ship in, and so that's what I'm doing. Now, they suggested in trumpeter to use black for the darker areas. I am actually finding the US Navy documents saying that you need a navy blue for the dark. So that's what I've been doing. I've been sort of following the US Navy paint guidelines. So it's been sort of a challenge. I got to paint a little bit here and there. Some techniques that I've been doing and discovering will be basically I'll paint like the certain parts, the other colors that I need, and then I cut in after and do the deck work, or I'll paint the actual deck color after I've painted the bulkheads. This way you don't get that nasty paint pool that you get when the paint decides to run down off of a vertical surface. And you do get a little more control over the paint that way. I'm using two forms of paint that are acrylic, two brands actually. I'm using Tamiya, and I'm using testers as well. So I basically bought this testers paint set at Michael's. It's your standard military paint set. Comes in about 6 colors. You have olive drab, deck tan. You have grays, your two grays, your neutral gray, your dark gray, and you also have like silver with it as well, and black. So that basically being that, I'm sort of kind of, like I said, going through it a little bit at a time, and painting things. So it is a little more of a challenge. It's not like the navy blue scheme where you just slap on the coat of navy blue and that's it. So it does take a little more time to do and execute, so we'll see what happens. But I just want to bring everybody up to date on part two, and hopefully, like I said, the next 24 hours, if I'm not doing schoolwork, we'll probably have a little more progress. Thanks a lot and have a great day.